And welcome back to the Beginner's Guide. Again, back where we left off. And we were just told to roll with it. So let's do that. This is kind of really close and narrow. Someone who's claustrophobic might not like that too much, but I don't really have a problem with it, so whatever. We're down.
See, like, this is
in a well.
The whole game, and there's nothing that's particularly interesting about it. You just walk to the end of a hallway. Except, for some reason, Coda gets really fixated on this prison that has all of this modern furniture. And I don't know why, but he decides he needs to revisit this prison. He's gonna start over, use the same assets, turn it into something else. Okay, cool. Here's version 2.
What furniture ought to go in the center of the room? How about a TV surround? A TV with surround sound, a refrigerator, put a giant hole in the ground. That's not a hole. Okay, now what about along the wall of the room? Let's put a huge picture of a horse. I'd really like a washing machine. 10 stoves lined up along the wall. I mean, 10 stoves would be nice, but I think I'm gonna go with a washing machine. I don't really like this guy. Why even ask if you're just gonna give me whatever you planned out to be there anyway? I think we should light up this room a bit. I mean, we don't have to. It's really bright. Especially since the sun doesn't move at all. A skylight, false ceiling window. Let's open this baby up. I'm thinking a 10 by 12 recessed electric, 10 in soft LED ceiling lights with fluorescent trim. Well, put live Tesla coils in each corner. Yeah. Wheel. Whatever. Tesla coils in a bigger room, I would say, yeah. But a skylight would be kinda nice. I like skylights. And a table. You need a table. But who are you? Where exactly are you doing this from? I'm pretty sure none of my choices are making any difference. Table rented in 1993. I'm pretty sure that's not true. Also 2. Whoa.
There's a bit more to this one, but still, it's not really communicating anything. It's kind of just weird for weirdness' sake.
Yeah, absolutely agree.
So, okay, he throws it out and starts over. This time he comes at the prison idea from a different direction.
I would have liked it if, when the wall pushed backwards, that all of my choices were actually there. Hello, please walk forward. What if I don't? This guide will enable you to escape any prison environment. Follow the instructions cleverly. Take care that you remember each step. First, click on this table. Okay, so any prison I could escape by clicking on a table first. Good. Go over to the photo frame and click to turn it slightly. 3 dots. Up. Now turn the floor lamp in this room off and then back on. I think I'm just gonna leave it off. I mean, it's bright enough in here, right? Nah, but whatever. We want to escape a prison, and if he says we are gonna need to turn it back on, we're gonna turn it back on. Now go to the left side sofa, move it over a little. Oop. finally touch the shelves. That's it. In a real prison, the escape will now return to the start, to be taken back to your prison. What's going on? Return.
And of course, now the table is gone and you can't begin the chain of events to escape. Here's a version where there are no bars, but you can't actually get to the well. And then a version where the inside of the prison is the outside and the outside is the inside. Let me just blink you real quick through a few more things.
I like this one.
Really unloaded on this prison idea. There's nearly a dozen of them. Personally, I think it's awful to watch this, to see a person basically unraveling through their work. And for what? Like, at what point do you just go, maybe there are game ideas other than this prison that I could be working on? But Coda doesn't have that voice telling you to stop, that particular mechanism of defense against yourself. Without it, you just spiral. And so he keeps going and going and going and going and going, and then he hits on something. And he likes it. And that's it. He's done. He stops making prisons. This is the very last version of the prison game that he created. And the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
So, completely different idea, then? It's dark, it looks completely different, we have different sounds. I don't see a well anywhere. I do see the street lamp, which, as we heard, indicates the end of a game. Okay, are we gonna have a Matrix call here? I think we just might. Hello? Who is this? Hey, it's me. I'm you from after you escaped the prison. You're me? So you were trapped in this prison too? Yep, I was in the furniture maze. Yep, I was in the escape tutorial. Yep, I was in the reverse prison.
To share what's on his mind and to get some good advice from someone who knows. But the irony is that even in this scenario, you're still talking, you know,
what just
all
happened?
of these games so far are Coda talking to himself.
I know. Sorry about that. That's where I am right now. Ooh, I'm so glad to know that I get out eventually. What's it like to escape? Actually, I'm already forgetting what being in the prison was like. It's strange, but in a way, I kind of miss being in the prison. Well, okay. It feels like being completely still and wildly in motion at the same time. Really? How long has it been since you got out? Years. Like, I've been standing right here working up the nerve to call you. Only a few minutes, but somehow it already fuzzy, kind of like it never happened. But this is the worst, most desperate thing I've ever been through. How could you possibly forget it? I promise, it's not as bad right now as you think it is. You don't ever forget it. You just stop identifying with it. Alright. Anything can seem infinite when you're drenched in it. Wait, if you're me, then did you get a call from another That's pretty good. When you were trapped? No, I think I'm the first person to call back. Yes, I did get a call, that's how I escaped. But I didn't. Then can you tell me how to get out? Maybe I can find you. What do I have to do? To get out, you have to do is to be sincere. To get out, you need to tell me how you feel right now. And to get out, you just talk with me for a bit. Okay, so in this one, we actually never got out. The narrator teleported us out. We are in a different version of the prison where the prison doesn't exist. So we're out. So we can't tell him to be sincere or for him to tell us how we feel right now because we don't know what would happen. Also, that we have an option for the guy to just talk without, from to get out. I think that's what I'm gonna go with here, because Coda, he wants to talk. So maybe that might do something here for him. Or me. Whoever. All of us. And that will free me? How does that work? Listen, you can't know until you're out, but I promise it works. Just talk to me. It will make sense. Will it though? Will it? Just talk to me. Okay, I can talk. Let's just talk for a bit. Will you be here? I will be here for as long as you need.
I can see why he considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games. After all of the obsession and frustration, just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay. Wouldn't that be nice?
But I told that to someone else.
So what would it look like if Coda wanted to make a game about talking to someone other than himself?
Coda's messed up, yo.
To me, this environment is meant to represent Coda's puzzle, with the two doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
Well, my goodness, I'm glad as heck that you showed up. Thought I might be having to clean this entire house all by myself, and right misery that would have been. Everyone knows lonesome hands make
You'll
lousy
notice that
homes.
the quality of the art is a step up from previous games, including this new and improved chat system, which he started using from this point on. From here on out, he begins putting much more effort into the visual polish of his work, and this particular game took 2 months to create as a result.
Okay. Also, I don't really see how this is new and improved chat system. Just switch sides. Don't worry about me. A place this nice, I'll be glad to stay here all night. A lousy home make home loners. Are we clean this whole place? The chat moves nicely, but well, now you just might be getting a little ahead of yourself there, no? Why don't we start cleaning and then you decide whether you could do it all night? I'll finish up here. In the meantime, could you please clear the table? Alright. Boop. Done. Much nicer. That's the table I want to see. Now, would you please run into the bedroom and make the bed? Why don't you do it yourself? This isn't even my home. Also, where is the bedroom? Over there. Can I make this? Make the bed. Boop. Damn, I wish it was that easy in real life. While you're in there, why don't you straighten out the rug a bit? All the little details matter. Yeah. But I can't clean up this. Do you enjoy being a house cleaner? How do you end up doing this job? It's been a long time since I've seen a house this messy. Nah. Not really. I mean, he's not cleaning any houses, so... Let's ask him how he'd end up doing this job anyhow. A friend dragged me along at a time when I was practically desperate for cash. Particularly, whatever. Never did I like cleaning my own home. I might have got some demons I ain't ready to face yet. Oh, speaking of demons, someone's put this couch all in a mess. Would you come out and straighten the pillows here? I tried that, but it wouldn't let me before. Oh dear, looks like someone spilled a drink over the couch. A black drink? It's really sticky. Maybe mop that up as long as you're over there. Sure, with my hands, why not? I feel compelled to share an incredibly cheesy personal insight. You okay with that? Make it especially cheesy. Yeah, I try to get by. Do we absolutely have to? A really cheesy piece. No. No. It was stupid. Sorry. Never mind. Hey, these dishes need to be washed. Why don't you come and do that? Because I don't really want to. I already did all the other stuff. Maybe you could do something, please. Last I checked, the tub needed a cleaning. You checked the tub and didn't clean it? You're terrible at your job, just letting you know. How about you scrub it down as best as you can? No need to be perfect. We're all human. If so, would you put the books get on the bedroom floor? Yes, I already tried cleaning up those as well. And I guess I'm gonna clean up that as well. Perfect. Now then, how about you come and clean the dishes
intense set of prison games,
off the table?
This house cleaning level almost feels like cleansing. It's the moment after a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside of you, and eventually cohere into something meaningful.
So, who used those dishes? But, this gotta do it for the episode. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one right here. Bye bye.